Hey y'all.
Hey everybody.
It's Marriage Monday with the Mitchells. So good to be back with you guys this week. And we're going to tell you that today is a little bit touchy.
A little bit touchy.
Because we're talking about boundaries with your in-laws.
With your in-laws.
And we all know that in-laws are not always your friends, but they are your family.
Yep, they are your family, and in-laws are a blessing.
They are absolutely a blessing, yes. And so I think you should start, babe.
Like I said, she said not always your friend, and I guess that happens normally in the beginning of relationships. Like for instance, with Trinity's mom, I was that mess.
I can't believe you brought that mess in my house.
Yeah, she thought my eyes was contacts, and I had on skinny jeans.
Why would I bring this mess, this boy wearing contacts in her house? So my God.
I was that mess, and Trinity was
pink panties.
Pink panties because she had on a baby doll dress.
what kind of
little baby doll?
He said baby doll, y'all.
Whatever it's called. What's it called?
I guess it's called Barbie.
Whatever.
But, yeah.
She had on this little dress, and she had went to see my grandma.
Over at grandma's house.
And my grandma said, "Ooh, look at them pink panties."
And then I became
and she became pink panties. So that was, at the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
We had a little, rocky, Did somebody come and taking me from my parents and siblings, and I'm doing the same thing with her. Yeah. And she got 7 brothers, so we ain't gonna even get in it. But yeah, it was a little rocky, but now they are family.
Absolutely.
I've learned to love and accept them, and likewise.
Vice versa, yeah.
So we just want to talk about some things that helped us get over the hump.
Yeah, right. One, babe, you ready?
I'm ready.
Your spouse is your first family now.
Period.
Officially.
Period.
Officially is your first family.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, sisters and brothers.
It's so hard. It's a huge adjustment.
Leave to
cleave. And your family is official. Your spouse is officially your first family now.
Yes.
And so you have to honor your spouse that way, respond to your spouse that way, and be sure that your family understands.
Yep. And it can get ugly too.
It can.
It can get ugly. I can remember a time where Trinity's brothers and my brother before has wanted to be like, "Hey, can I borrow this?" And I'm like, "Hey, I got to check with Trinity first." Or she's like, "I got to check with." And they like, "For what?"
Right.
But it takes that adjustment time for them to understand. Like, no, this is us. Right. So I got to check with us.
Right. Okay, number 2 is don't tell your business. Okay? Because let me tell y'all something about my mama. But don't tell her I said this. Okay? If you know her. I could tell her something about Brian. And, I could forgive him about it. Well, as soon as he walked through her door, she gonna
remember.
Okay, so
remember.
we have to exercise those boundaries, guys. Yes. As tempting as it may be to call up mama, daddy, sister, and brother, even cousins and extended family, you do not want to do that because people will ruin your marriage.
Yes, and don't get me wrong, you gotta have a safe place.
You do.
Of course, you have to have a safe place where you can vent. That's what we talked about. Trusted people, trusted family, trusted. But in-laws is really, really touchy.
Yeah.
It's really touchy. So we're very careful about what we share with them as it relates to any problems that we're having.
Or just our business in general.
Just our business in general. Just to kind of keep things on a level playing field as it relates to outside of our first family and our home.
Yes. Protect your marriage.
Protect your
We
marriage
talked about that before.
Not telling your business.
Right. Okay, and number 3. You want to say it?
You got to get to it, but number 3, guess what? Your in-laws are your family.
That's your family.
It's your family.
Stop clowning.
Stop clowning. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? So I have to love Trinity's brothers.
Yes.
Just like she loves them, I have to love her mother and father the same way because guess what? She is who she is because of them.
Yes.
And vice versa. So guess what? You got to deal with them. Guess what? And family, guess what? You can't choose them all the time.
You can't. And guess what? The reality of it is you may not like your in-laws. You may not necessarily want to be family with them. But love your spouse enough to respect his or her family, to love them, to accept them. Because you don't have to like them to accept them.
You don't have to like. Don't you do it at work every day?
Yes. But when it comes to them, you want to clown.
You want to clown. You want to clown. So you have to remember your in-laws are your family.
Yes.
They're your family. So you got to love them that way. You got to treat them that way.
Yes.
Like I was able to choose her, but I wasn't able to choose what came with her.
Right, right.
So I got to love her enough to accept them. So again, that's one. Your spouse is now your first family. Yeah. Not your mom and daddy, but this person.
Babe, I love you.
No, I love you too. Number 2.
Don't tell your business. No.
And number 3, your in-laws
are your family.
Stop acting a fool.
What you say, Brad?
Stop acting a fool. So stop acting a fool with them and realize that they're your family.
Yeah.
We hope that this time has blessed you.
Yes.
And if you got any questions, send them to her.
Yes.
We're going to have some news for y'all later today, too.
Yes, big news.
Yep, some news later today. No, she's not pregnant.
Babe, I wanted to kind of at least let them think it.
Oh.
Yeah, not yet, guys.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We love you guys.
You guys take some time to adjust this week. You can do it. You can get along with your family.
Yep.
Okay? We love you guys.
We love you. Have a great week.
Bye, guys. You almost missed it.